Hello, friends. So, as any of you who have watched a live before, I do my music thing. So, one moment. Un momento, por favore. Hello, and welcome. Thank you so much for coming to my podcast. And those of you who don't know, my name is Hollis. I am an award winning fantasy author and a very silly person. And this is my podcast, I Do What I Want. I put a little message out there. I made my announcement on Instagram earlier today, and I think it was shared to Facebook as well. As any of you who follow me know, I am pretty much never on Facebook unless I am doing like one of those live Q&A performances like I did this past Friday in the fantasy readers group. But other than those very sporadic situations, I'm not on Facebook. So look for me on Instagram. But I'm a full-time author now. I'm a full-time author now. I had a situation where I was my position at the commercial bank that I worked at, they got acquired, and I've been working there for 5.5 or 6 years, and it was over 5.5 years, but and I loved it. Honestly, love the people, love the experience, learned a lot. So grateful for that. It was a wonderful experience, and I met some truly, truly lovely people, and learned a lot of things too. But this whole thing, my position did get eliminated in the acquisition, which is really fine. As of Friday, at the end of business, my old bank, Affinity Bank was the name. They ceased to exist, and and now it is a Fidelity bank, which not the Fidelity that everyone is like that huge thing. No, 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 not that one. It's another Fidelity that they're a great commercial bank, lovely people as well, but not the same. But yeah, I couldn't have been happier. It felt like the right time. It felt like a very natural and end to my time there, because honestly, for the past year, I have been feeling more and more that it's time for me to, you know, fly away. If you watch the video, then you see me making silly gestures and rubbing my eyes because now I feel like there's something in my eye. Because allergies are fun. But yeah, so I got to I got to do that, and they again, it was really just such. I can't say enough good things about the whole situation and the way I was treated, even through the elimination process. I cannot say enough. Everything was above and beyond my expectations, which I mean, I always trusted that employer, the CEO, everyone, my direct reports, everyone, to just be really honorable, and they always were. So there was that, but enough about all that. I'm a full-time author now, and as such, I also have a few new things to share. So, first new thing, number one, as many of you know, I do all of my own cover designs. I do my own page layouts. I do if it's designed, I designed it, and I do it as well. For other authors, some on a freelance basis, and also for my publisher, 21 Chieftains Press, other authors that need cover or page layout or just tweaking design wise, whatever. I do it. I'm the person who does that. So, for example, The Feral Colony by Chad Durskin, which just came out last year, very like fall winter of last year. Excellent book. I did the page layout for that. Excellent book as well. You should read it. 21 Chieftains has some excellent authors, um, myself included. But since I have been doing that, and and I do get requests sometimes from people kind of asking, "Hey, can you do this?" XYZ. But before, because I had a full-time job, I didn't have the bandwidth to take on as much of that work as I would have liked to, as well as perform well at my job and stay on top of my writing and, all of the things that are very important to me. But now I have time. So I'm gonna get on it this week, probably tonight because I'm very excited. But I am updating my website. I am offering cover design. I am offering page layout. I am offering book coaching. I have coached several people in book coaching. They have all been really happy, and I'm so happy to be helpful. I love that, and because I love to be helpful, I will be now offering it as one of my freelance services. I am going to be for hire on Readsy. I went ahead and submitted all my stuffs via Readsy to have that, and I'm just waiting for them to review and approve. And I also have my workshops that I have been teaching since 2021, 2022. I have character development, fantasy world building, just, a few other and general tips and tricks. There is even a how to write your book workshop that I've done. I have a cover design workshop, which covers not only how to work with the designer if you are choosing to hire a designer, but also if you are choosing to do it yourself, it gives you some tips and tricks. It gives you resources that you can use very easily, even if you have no design training, that will just make everything easier. I will be offering all of that. You can email me directly via my website. You can DM me on Instagram, and yeah, I will. I have packages. I'm bundling. I've worked it out. So I am so excited. The other big announcement is actually, do I have? I had 3. Hold on. Well, okay, the other one, we're going to get to the second one though, because I'm so excited about the second one. So, as I've mentioned 100 times, my wonderful publisher, 21 Chieftains Press in New York, that started in 2022. I'm actually very good friends. I designed her cover, well, both of her book covers. Sarah Aaron, who's she's just an amazing poet, and she's in the process of writing a novel as well. So it's not ready yet, but it's great already. I could tell you. I know what it's about. It's wonderful. But she she just had some negative experiences as an indie author, haven't we all? And she just sort of we became really close when I designed her first book cover, which she was one of the ones who just, one of the random jobs I took on back when I was still working full time. And our first conversation, which was supposed to be a 30-minute discovery call, ended up being a 3-hour chat because we just clicked immediately. But when she was going through something with another indie publisher that was just very much price gouging and mistreating not just her, but all of the authors, which, as you know, there are a lot of predatory indie presses out there. It's very unfortunate. But she just sort of got got a fire lit under her, and she said, "You know what? I'm gonna I'm gonna start a press. I'm gonna start a press. It's going to be everyone can join." Obviously she reviews, and there is a process for that. We don't just accept it, but all genres, that sort of thing. Like, it's not just a poetry or fantasy or whatever press. It's we'll publish you as long as your book is accepted. And she said, and I'm going to do it right. I'm going to treat authors right. This is for authors, by authors. It is a New York press, and I I was just, I mean, she did it. I kind of I was a cheerleader for her definitely, and helped her brainstorm and things like that. But she definitely did it, and as a result, of course, I was 1000% on board, and I was one of the first authors. Myself and another author named Tori, and Sarah, of course, are were the first authors of 21 Chieftains Press. Now we have more. We've more than doubled. I believe we have in fact tripled our numbers in the past couple of years. But it's still my friend Sarah and her partner Nikki and me very sporadically. And now it's going to be me a lot less sporadically. I had a great chat with Sarah, and you're also looking at the new chief of brand strategy and marketing executive for 21 Chieftains Press of New York, New York. I am thrilled, and this means that I am going to be getting on the brand is already the themes and everything. Sarah's created a beautiful brand. The colors, everything that I have a great starting point, but now I get to go forth with the marketing strategies. I can do so much more to bring 21 Chieftains Press authors and books and, of course, my books too, to the world and just work on getting exposure because that's been the main problem. We've got fantastic books. We've got fantastic authors. It's just a matter of getting getting people to know we're there. We're here. We're here. We have books for you to read, and we really would love for you to read them. So I am just over the moon for this. I am so over the moon. It is just something that I have honestly been wanting to do more lately, and now I can. Now I have the ability to really put both feet in and just sally forth, if I want to go to use some old time, like, yes, tally ho, I will sally forth and just make it amazing. Make it as marvelous as I possibly can because I truly believe in all of the authors at 21 Chieftains Press, uh, including myself. Always believe in number one. And I'm just and then the other results of me being able to be just an author now, not just an author, but now I don't have now all of my time can go in to the book world. Now I have dedicated time to writing. Now I have dedicated time to 21 Chieftains. Now I have dedicated time to writing my own books and getting more in depth with things that I just really had to schedule the crap out of myself for years. Uh Honestly, I really did. I really, really did. I had a and I still will have a schedule because having a schedule is also what has helped make me get this far, but now that entire schedule is my books, and with that direction in mind. It's amazing. It's amazing. So that means that not only will I be able to start just possibly writing my books faster and more thoroughly, but I will finally get started on my audiobooks. I will be reading them myself, so author read audiobooks, which are always great because we know how to pronounce everything. We wrote it. If we can't say it, that's our problem. We should have written another word. But it is it is with great pleasure and so much thrill that I am finally going to start recording To Save a World. That will be the first audiobook that I record, and we already have, I have some, recording software, and it's going to be such a learning curve, because I've recorded myself and I have voiced characters for audiobooks before, such as in Trip Ainsworth's Smoke Pit Fairy Tale series. I am the main villain in 4 of the books, but I also do a lot of random characters and everything, and, some different accents. And I try to make, some just people who pop in for 1 chapter or even just a few lines, that kind of thing. And I really do enjoy it, but I just did recordings and sent them to Trip, and he did all the cool editing. And, if you've listened to Smoke Pit Fairy Tales, he makes it like an old-fashioned radio program with sound effects, and you hear the fighter jets, and it is awesome. And and he has a different voice for every character, everybody, different people reading for it's fantastic. It is so cinematic to listen to, and I am not going to do that style of editing because scared, but but I will be asking my friend for some editing advice, and I will be learning, and I will make sure that my cat doesn't meow through an entire chapter. And so yeah, the audiobooks, I finally get to start doing those. Cuz I cannot tell you how many times I have gotten requests for audiobooks over the years, and had I haven't had the bandwidth. Budget was a thing a little bit as well, especially back when I was considering having a narrator. Um, but uh, nope, my friends and family have all convinced me that I am the best voice for my own books, and I'm always willing to put in an effort. So for me, effort has never been an issue. I'm always That's really how I ended up designing everything, because when I first started, yeah, I knew how to design. I'm very self-taught, but I'm good. I know my lane. I'm not gonna prance around and say I'm the best designer that ever there was, but I listen to you. I do give people what they want, and I have a unique perspective, and I've been a marketer for a long time too. So I know what I'm doing, and my prices also reflect my level. So, and I mean, if you've seen my book covers or other 21 Chieftains press covers, you've seen my work. And you can, and samples of my work are going to be posted on my website. So, which they already are, because my books are there. So there are those things. But I did that initially because I was putting in the effort, because I really didn't have an author budget at all when I first got started. Like all of us when we first get started, we have no budget. We are shoestring. And I just said, "Well, I know how to design, so I'll get better at it. I I can figure out how to do a page layout, so I'm gonna do it, because not just because I'm a control freak, but also because I love to learn, and it just yeah, and it gives me other skill sets now too, which I genuinely enjoy. I really do love designing. It's fun. I love it, especially other people's work. It's really interesting to delve into your worlds and kind of see the vision through your eyes, and just bring it to life. That makes me so happy, so proud. And yeah, yeah. So there'll be a few other things coming. I will finally be getting on the Kickstarter train. Finally. Shout out to my friend Richard Fierce. he 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 definitely gave me a push to do Kickstarter things, and again, it was more of a bandwidth thing that I just hadn't gotten on top of it yet, but it's happening now. And I'm not going to tell you what. But there's something else very exciting that is happening with 21 Chieftains Press. And there will be a Kickstarter campaign for that really, really exciting news coming up in the next couple months. So, yeah, it might be October. I don't know. I'm gonna have another call with Sarah this week, and she and I are going to plan because she's the CEO and I'm one of the executives now. So, and Nikki will be there because Nikki's also an executive. So we're gonna have ourselves a real life business meeting. Super serious. We are though. And it's not what you expect. I can promise you that. You are not anticipating to hear this news that's coming. So, with that, I will say thank you so much 1,000 times for coming and listening today. If you watched live, I am extremely grateful, and you can always catch the replay if you didn't. And, yeah, go follow my Instagram at Hollis Joe McCullum. I post all of my updates there. That's where I have I'm still not gonna have more than one main social media. I'm just not because I don't want to. Catch me on Instagram.